Classroom Screen is one of my favorite free tools. It is an online whiteboard that can be projected to the front of your room or just used on your laptop to support students with visuals. And this can be extremely useful for multilingual learners. I'm going to go to my dashboard now, and with the premium version of Classroom Screen, your screens, you can create screens and use all the features, but they do not save for you. So every time you have to go in and create a new screen. If you would like to pay for the premium version, which I have here on my account and I find it very useful, it will save your screens. I'm going to create a new screen and click here, and it will choose your background by default. It's a random background, but you can always go into background and actually change it. You can upload your own. You can change it to something seasonal or something related to what you're posting about. There are also dots and lines here, which are great for practicing writing and graphing. I'm just going to select a solid color for now so that I can show you some of these widgets. Just to give you a few examples, there are polls here that you could add, randomizers if you want to create a name list for your students. I actually have a randomizer of movement breaks, so I can actually show you what this is. Here, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to clear the list and start over, but if I click this button, oops, if I wanted a movement break, my students would stand up and do lunges. You could do this with student names, really a great tool. So you'll notice that we can add text and images. You can do a sound level meter here. You can drag that. I'm going to click the more button here. Oops. There are many stopwatches and clocks and timers available. There's a visual timer here. You can kind of drag that off. You can add QR codes, videos, hyperlinks, and you can kind of make this a hub and one-stop shopping of very visual supports for your students. So I'm going to just quickly show you. Oh, I also wanted to just point out the traffic light. Again, a super visual, very literal cue here. Green light, we're going. Yellow light, we're getting ready to stop and stop. Great for non-readers. I am going to show you the timetable as well, because we're going to create just a very visual schedule for the day for our multilingual learners. So I'm just going to have Wednesday. I can create a list, a checklist, or even a time schedule, so I can give my activities a starting time, and I can add activities, and an alarm will sound after the activity is complete. So I could start with rug time and give that a duration, so 15 minutes. So then after rug time is complete, my timer will go off. I'm going to add another one just to show you snack, and then I'll add recess. So again, you can modify these to meet your needs in your educational realm, whatever grade you teach, whatever area you teach. But the really interesting part of that is I can make this super visual by adding a pictogram, and I can choose my rug, I can choose my snack visual, and I can choose my recess visual. And what that does is it creates a widget for me. I'll make that larger. So now my students have a very visual outline of what the day is going to look like. And it's also going to allow me to, have auditory sounds or timers go off after, as I move through my day, after each of these sections has been completed. So check out Classroom Screen when you get a free moment. Again, it's a great free tool where you can add a lot of features to your whiteboard. Check it out.